I'm about to take you to Galaxy's Edge and into the planet of Batuu. This is Disneyland's newest theme park, and obviously it's Star Wars themed. And it's been 5 years in the making, and for a lot of us fans, it's been a lifetime in the making because this is the first time we actually get to experience the Star Wars galaxy in the flesh, or at least in the flesh as Disney imagines it. And I, for one, I'm really curious to see if it lives up to the hype and to see how it compares to what I had envisioned when I watched all these movies as a kid, as an adult. So I'm gonna take you through some of the experiences. We're gonna build droids. We are gonna try some of the galactic food. We might make it into the Millenium Falcon, so let's check it out. Take a look around me and enjoy it, because this is probably the last time you're ever gonna see this park this empty. Honestly, it's kind of cool that we're able to experience it this way, and it really makes you appreciate all the little details. Like, take here for example, there's some droid tracks, and they actually recreated the tracks of the actual droids in the movie. So they brought R2's actual wheels just to be able to say that he has been here. And also, the other thing that was really striking is that if you look above and beyond over here, I can't see Sleeping Beauty's castle anywhere. I can't see anything. Like, it's really convincing that this is its own planet because nothing in the horizon says otherwise. So now we're starting to head into the heart of this thing, and I'm about to go into the Droid Depot, which I'm gonna build my own droid, I guess. But what's kind of weird is that there's no signage and all the buildings look the same. So I almost feel like I'm lost in this galaxy, just kind of wandering around and knocking on doors because all the doors are closed, and I don't know which ones open, which ones don't, but I think we're in the right place. Come on. I will use the Force. So I'm at the Droid Depot where I get to build my own droid, and there's a conveyor belt over here of droid parts. There is a belt up there with different droid parts, and I think I'm gonna go old school with it, and I'm gonna create an R-series drone, right? So Tracy here is gonna help me out, and I'm just gonna start picking parts. Apparently there are thousands of combinations that I could make. So I'm just gonna start picking. Purple would be nice, but
that one's for BB series.
BB series.
Absolutely. So we're going to build our R series. So the canister is always a good spot to start, and that's that.
This is the body?
Yep, the body.
Of my droid?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Another one is the dome, so you're going to definitely need a dome.
I'm going to need a dome.
Lots of different shapes and colors of domes, different ones that you can pick from.
I kind of want mine to match.
That's okay. Everybody gets to build them the way we want. That's a great.
Legs.
We have our 2-pack of legs. We need that.
2-pack of legs.
And then our dome.
This is like old school R2, so.
And that's okay. It's anything you want it to be. And then you just need the one little center leg.
Center leg?
Yeah, that's just like that one. All right, so now that you have your 4 pieces, we're gonna go over to build station.
Should I take
so we can build the droid.
So this is the expedited version. I sadly am not gonna be able to screw in my own legs today, but you will when you come back. My droid is ready over here to go, so I'm gonna activate it, right?
Yep, and by doing that, you push the red button.
It's always so satisfying to press red buttons, I don't know why.
It totally is. Yeah. And now your activation station is gonna start happening. So now he's fully activated, or she's ready to go. You're gonna pull her out, and then it is a fully functioning RC, so you can move the dome, it has lights and sound,
nice.
You can move around as well.
So how would I walk around with him without someone stepping on him?
Well, you can carry him. He does come in a packaging box, or another fun thing that you can do is we actually have a carrier, a backpack carrier, so you can put your droid in there and carry it around as a backpack and have it hear the whole interactions as it goes around the land as well.
Nice.
So there you have a couple different options for you.
Okay. Well, I'm ready to go then with my little guy. His name's gonna be PP5.
PP5?
Yes.
That's a great day. You and PP5 enjoy your day here.
So all this walking around building droids thing has really worked up my appetite, although I'm always hungry, but I've heard there's some really good food on this planet, even though it may not seem like that. So we're about to go check out one of the spots to eat. This is called Docking Bay 7, and it's probably the main spot to go, and we're gonna talk to the man behind the magic, the man who created all this galactic food, the chef himself, and try some of these concoctions, which I'm most excited about. And as I'm walking in, you can already see that there's like a ship on top loading off what could be food pods. So let's see what they have inside. So now we get to the hard part of this trip, which is food tasting. And I'm here with Chef Jason, and where are we first
We
off?
are in Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo, where we scour the galaxy looking for new and interesting, exciting new ingredients and food. And if you look above us right now, we have some of our cargoes coming in right now. Isn't that fun?
So all of these tables are actually cargo
At one
shipments.
point they were cargo pods, yes.
Got it.
Excellent, yes.
And what's your favorite dish?
My favorite dish, actually.
Oh,
Let's go.
it's not on the menu.
Yes, it is on the menu.
He's like, glad you asked.
Glad you said. There you go. I'm a big fan of the Felucian garden spread.
Got it.
You should give that a try. And of course, we have blue milk to finish it all off.
Do I get
Wash
to try it all out?
You absolutely do. So this is our garden spread. Give it a try. Plant-based.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to do this as elegantly as possible.
Yes, with
but,
our
you know.
spork. This is just everybody in Batu uses
Everybody
that.
gets a spork.
Everyone gets a spork.
Well, hey, at least they do use utensils. I was thinking that everybody was gonna be eating with their hands, but I'm gonna do it
You can do
anyway.
that too.
Yeah.
We encourage it. Flavorful, right?
Mm-hmm. Very fresh. It reminds me of something we have on Earth.
Oh,
that
yes.
is a little bit like hummus and kind of like a
kefta, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe.
It's very good. What else do we have on the tasting
Let's
platter?
see. We have to try this. One of my favorite, the chocolate. Let's get you a spork.
This fork. Thank you.
Here you are.
I kind of want to take one of these home. They're pretty awesome.
They are pretty awesome.
You don't have to tell me twice to try chocolate.
Oh, I
so.
love it. It's, like I said, this is one of my favorite desserts we have here on Batu.
I can just do this all day. I mean,
Creamy, decadent from the chocolate.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna turn it around because there's many layers to this
There
chocolate.
is. Good. Enjoy that?
Oh yeah,
It's pretty
I'm
tasty.
coming back to that when the cameras aren't rolling because it's gonna get messy, and I think I'm gonna have chocolate all over my face.
Then we have blue milk from our milk stand. It's just down the way. Give it a try.
Everybody's
Tell us what you
curious
think.
about the blue milk, and I've
I
been
was,
curious
too.
about it. Yeah, you were too. You created it.
But it took time to figure out what we thought blue milk would taste like,
Yeah.
and this is what blue milk's supposed to taste like, we think.
The moment of truth.
Moment of truth, do it.
Moment of truth. Okay. It's kind of slimy, fruity.
It's a plant-based milks, rice, coconut, with a little bit of melon and a little bit of pineapple.
Don't tell me your secrets. No, it's very good. It's really cold too. It's
cold, refreshing.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna like this based on the color and just the texture. And initially, it is kind of slimy, but it's really
really
nice.
good.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm a fan of blue milk.
Well, thank you.
Well, thank you so much. It was great meeting you. Thank you for the sampler platter. So this is kind of meant to look like a junkyard, just your average storefront, but it's unassuming on purpose because there's a secret operation going on behind here. And it's actually Savi's workshop where there are lightsabers being built. So we get to go in and build one of our own and see what color lightsaber speaks to me. And I'm particularly curious about this experience. I'm really excited. I'm not sure if I can take you along the entire experience, but we're gonna see how far we go. Come on in. Okay. Doesn't really do much, but it's gonna look great on your Instagram. I'm not sure the force is gonna work on this door, but there is a handy green button over here that is kind of satisfying to push. Ooh, let's walk inside. So that's a really cool room. It's like a cave in there, and there's a big central table set up with a bunch of different little booths, and then you get the elements for your lightsaber, and then you start piecing it together. My favorite part about it is that they open this canister and you get to pick out a diamond or a crystal, that goes inside your lightsaber, and then you put in your crystal into the lightsaber. And these things are like heavy. They're metal, or at least they feel like metal. They're not these flimsy plastic things that we're used to buying at the Disney store or whatever. They're actually, they seem like dumbbells. They're that heavy. And then you put it in this activation slot, and then all of a sudden it lights up and it reveals your lightsaber. And what's gonna be special is that everybody in the room is gonna be doing this at the same time. So all of a sudden you're just gonna have a bunch of different colored lightsabers around you. And now I think for $200 it would be worthwhile, but that's me and I'm a fan. So I don't know if for everybody that would be worth $200. So what kind of Disneyland park would this be without an incredible shopping experience? This is the Central Marketplace. It is a really fun and bustling marketplace, or at least it will be when it's full of people. And you can see different storefronts over here in front of me. They're selling little porgs and different kinds of creatures, which is fun. Over there in the back, I can see some garb, some Galaxy garb or attire. I mean, guaranteed, even if you are the biggest Star Wars fan and you own everything Star Wars related, that you will find something here you don't have. And I, for one, don't know if I can walk through here without getting something for myself. So this is almost a poetic moment over here, because all of a sudden you walk through this archway and it opens up to reveal a massive Millenium Falcon. And like even the sky is cooperating today. It's like the perfect amount of cloud and blue to make you feel like you're in a different world. And this thing, I'm not sure if you've checked it out, but it's huge. And obviously I know the Millenium Falcon is large, but look at how big this thing is. And we actually get to go inside. What am I supposed to push? What am I supposed to do? Yes! Safe. Nice speed. So, I just got off Smuggler's Run and I piloted the Millenium Falcon. So the window, which is a screen, and the graphics are great, better than I think Star Tours to be expected, but they still didn't quite feel real to me. You have 3 different roles. You have the pilot, the gunners, or the engineers, and I was lucky enough to get the pilot, and you're sitting front row and you're seeing everything happen and you're moving levers and you're flying it, because you're really not. And then you get commands to like push it to light speed, which I got to do, which was very satisfying. There were definitely times where I messed up and it still went the right way and it didn't really feel like I was flying it. So obviously it's a great ride, but it's not like flying the Millenium Falcon, at least not yet. So we haven't even spent a full day here, and already I'm having a hard time processing everything that we've just witnessed, because there is so much to see, because all the details tell a story just like they intended to. And you know, even though it is just a land within a bigger theme park, it is the biggest section of Disneyland. Highlights for me. Obviously, this thing behind me, but it's not just the Millenium Falcon. I think as a fan, the biggest thing for me was to see all these spacecrafts in the flesh, in real size, because that's just something that I had only imagined in the movies. The one small thing that I felt like could have added to the authenticity of this place, and don't hate me, because obviously it's amazing, but it's that it's too pristine. Like, there are surfaces that look rusted and they look amazing, but then you go up to them, you touch them, and there's no debris on your hands. I would imagine that a planet like Batuu would have a lot of dust, a lot of sand, a lot of grittiness, a lot of unpleasant smells, and obviously you get none of this. This is a new theme park and everything is just pristine to the touch. So no dust, no sand, no, as you're walking, you're not leaving your track. So those are the things that I maybe made it feel like more of a movie set for me. That said, though, I would definitely come back and experience this whole thing all over again, even if it meant fighting the crowds.